Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you are brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for a brand new episode of our Star Sign Legacy Challenge. And just look how we are starting this beautiful Friday morning for Annalee. She got promoted to council person. I don't actually know what level of the career this is. I'll have to look at it in a second, but she now makes an additional 36 simoleons per hour. She also received the squared office, which I'm assuming is going to be in our household inventory, some kind of reward. We got a bonus of about 2,000 plus simoleons, which is great. And she can also perform the kiss baby interaction, which that's kind of odd to me because, well, I mean, when are we going to encounter just babies out and about? Do you know what I mean? Like usually people will bring their babies for people to, like, to public things. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make much sense. But anyway, we are back. Annalee's working from home today. She did go out bright and early and she got these two things done, which is great. And now she is just working on trying to get her charisma skill up because she does need charisma level 7 to get her next promotion. But she is actually now at level 7 of the politician career as well, which is fantastic. I think for the purposes of this challenge, the requirement was at least level 6. I could be wrong. The rules are always linked down below in the description if you guys are curious as to what I'm trying to follow. But she's doing fantastic. She has a really disgusting bathroom right now. She's very tense. She's not having a good time. So we'll give her a little bit of a break here from practicing her speech, and we're going to actually bring her out and about. Now, last episode was it wasn't great. Annalee's being blackmailed, which is really not preferred. It's really not wonderful. She's being blackmailed by Saoirse, and it looks as though she has some mail here. Now, what's likely in this mailbox is from Strangerville, from that, I don't know, was it like a secret society or whatever the heck it was? Because she made a dossier, she tried to upload it into this private database to help out her dad with what's going on in Strangerville. And Saoirse essentially caught her and decided, you know what, I'm going to blackmail you at this point. So we're going to have her check the mail and let's see what she got. Oh, she did. She got a secret lab key card. It will grant access to all doors in the secret lab. She's really not happy about all of this. She's like, I don't know how to handle this anymore. So we're going to ignore our problems and we're going to go out to the slopes and we're going to do some rock climbing. We're going to do some snowboarding just so she's less tense. And then maybe we can focus on our other problems that we can't ignore forever. Don't be so mad. Don't be so mad, Annalee. You are going to be having fun very, very soon. Oh, look at that. She's already confident. She's already amped. This is, what is this? Adrenaline-induced confidence. Ah, look at you. You're already excited about snowboarding. See, everything's going to be fine. So we're going to go down the slope a few times just to get her fun up. And it is a beautiful, beautiful day here, actually. It's not snowing, it's not raining, it's not overcast or anything. It's sunny, it's a little bit windy, but that doesn't seem to be throwing her off in any capacity. I'm just so happy for her. She's gaining so much snowboarding skill. I mean, pretty much it's going to be close to maxed out. If this could just follow her, that would be great. I'm just trying to look at her skill. Anyway, she's at rock climbing level 6, which is like borderline okay for the Mount Como excursion. Tomorrow morning, her and Salim are getting up bright and early and they're going to be trying to climb the mountain. Now, I'm scared, personally, because I've never done it before, and Salim's rock climbing skill is 110% not up to par, but Annalee's might be okay. However, her snowboarding is up to level 8, so that's, you know, great for her. That's fantastic. But that's pretty much, we're going to try to just like enjoy ourselves today. We got our work from home tasks completed already, which is fantastic. I know that her and Salim are going to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart about everything that happened with Saoirse as well. Where is she? She keeps disappearing. I don't know where she goes. But they're going to have a little bit more of a heart-to-heart because essentially Annalee came home and she was just panicking, and Salim, rightfully, kind of panicked alongside her, but tried to reassure her that everything was going to be okay. But he really doesn't know that. He also has to do a little bit of digging on his end, like his journalistic feelers. He's going to put them out there to see what he can find out. And Annalee was also considering consulting with Shiv. Now, if you all remember Shiv, we met him briefly. Let's just pull up his little panel right now. We're not exactly friends, but this is Shiv. Now, he is a lawyer. It might be a good idea to get to know Shiv a little bit better and maybe get some unofficial, off-the-record legal advice from him given her current circumstance, because it's really not ideal. Like it's honestly really, really bad. So she might be giving Shiv a little bit of a call later, but honestly, she's just trying to juggle all of the things. And the fact that she's going to try to climb Mount Como tomorrow is really what's weighing on her mind. She has to make sure she has everything, that Salim is prepared, that everything is good to go. She did stock up on a ton of these little, like, I don't even know what you'd call them. It's like a mixture of deterrents and salves and sprays and all this other stuff to keep like bugs and animals away, and also to try to heal different injuries that she could actually get while she's on this mountain excursion. And we doubled up just in case Salim got hurt too. We're going to try to like split those. So we're going to have her run a few more runs on the mountain, and then we're going to head home probably in the next hour or so, and we are just going to pack our bags, get all of our stuff ready for tomorrow's excursion. Annalee just got home, and Salim is like, hey, guess what? I heard the news that our house is ready. Now remember, these two are also in the midst of like a temporary stay in this little apartment here, in this apartment building, because they have a brand new house on their old lot that was essentially being prepared for them. And Salim's like, I just got a call, the builder's all set, we can close today. And Annalee's just thinking, oh no. And oh no, because they're about to prep for this excursion tomorrow morning, and now that they have to, like, now they have to move everything, like, it is just absolutely nuts. So this day just got super chaotic. They've got a couple of hours, and they're gonna go move into their new house, which might seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but I promise you it's not. They have been preparing for this for the past, like, almost week-ish in-game, if we're gonna really get down to it, probably like the past week. So they knew this was gonna be temporary. They knew they weren't gonna be here long. They didn't unpack a ton of stuff. You can see they got kind of sort of comfortable, but not really. And they're really excited to see the new place. So they're going to try to pack up some of their miscellaneous things. Again, this was kind of a furnished apartment, so like most of their stuff was still in storage anyway. This is going to be really easy for them to move. So we'll just make sure that Salim grabs his little Yamachan here from his little Simsy capsule, and we'll make sure that we take our planters. We'll like put them in the household inventory or something like that, and as well as Salim's grill, because you know he oh never mind. Okay, we'll just put it in our inventory. Okay, cool. See you at the new house. Hi. Look, it's their new house. It's the new house. Now, what I did is I essentially just renovated the original lot that was here, and I just kind of made it a little bit more to my liking. Look at their little place. They do have a little teeny tiny, like, flat screen TV, but look at their beautiful open living room. There's some like platforming going on, which I actually didn't touch. I don't think I touched that from the original lot. And then we've also got the kitchen here, very like contemporary modern, but also with the kotatsu, because you got to keep some tradition here. And then there's also an office downstairs. So this is mainly going to be Annalee's office, though Salim, of course, is a writer, so they're both going to have to use this space. And then when you go upstairs, there's only one bathroom right now. I might do a renovation at some point again, adding another bathroom for them, but this is their bedroom up here as well. Now, in the future, because Annalee wanted a new place just in case their family grew in the future. You just never know what the future is going to hold. But there's definitely room to kind of grow here and renovate a few things to make it work for their liking. And then they also have this little backyard, which is completely empty right now. But I think what we're going to do really quick before we get them settled completely, I was going to put, no, I take it back. I was going to put their plants here, the ones that she had in these little pots, but I think I'm just going to put them out here instead. I think I'm just going to put them, yeah, I'm going to put them like out here. And unfortunately, when you put them in the household inventory, the plants kind of separate themselves. So we'll just put them back. There you go. And then we'll put Salim's grill maybe just out here for now. I don't know where to put his grill. We'll just put it out here for now. I guess that works. And then they just have like this little chair here. Annalee used to like sit on her little porch. And they also have this cot. I think we might ditch the cot. That was from when Annalee had Kimber over to her old place. So this is it. I really want to change the color, but the menu will not pop up for me. So This is it. This is their new place. They can finally get settled. I think that Salim is just going to pop on in here. He knows it's summer, but he's going to light the fireplace because I think that he is particularly excited about having a fireplace. I feel like it's something that he has always wanted, and he just wasn't sure if he was ever going to actually find a place that would have a fireplace like this, because it's kind of like an older fireplace that clearly was kept in a house that was kind of renovated. So this is just, I'm just so happy for them. I love this place so much. And like I said, it was the original house that I just ended up renovating a little bit, which was kind of fun. I don't do a lot of renovation. So anyway, we're going to let them get settled. They might plop out a few boxes upstairs as they start unpacking more specific belongings. And then they're gonna prep. They gotta prep for their darn excursion in the morning. I've said it like 5 million times already. I also, remove shoes indoors. Excellent. Oh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this wear slippers indoors. I always forget about that sign. It's like one of my favorite things that came with Snowy Escape. So they're gonna wear slippers indoor, which I think is kind of nice. As I stumble over my words, clearly I'm talking too much. Okay, bye. I just needed to pop in on this little scene here. Salim is enjoying a book in peace, which he loves. I mean, peace, as much peace as he can get with TV on. But Annalee is watching Politisim. Salim is reading a book. They're just enjoying each other's company while taking part in their own activities. And you know what? I think this new home is going to, I don't know. I think it's the start of something really, really beautiful for them. I'm just very excited about it, okay? I'm really excited. And I think what we have to do, even though they have the mountain excursion tomorrow, I think we're going to have a little bit of a housewarming party. So if they survive tomorrow morning, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but maybe we can do like oh no, it's her birthday on Wednesday. Maybe we can combine the two. You know what? That's what we're going to do. So we're going to add an event. This is going to be a birthday party for her, but we're also going to consider it a housewarming party because I think that that'll be kind of nice. I think that'll be a nice combination. So the birthday sim is going to be Annalee, which is disgusting. It makes me so upset. We're going to invite Salim. Of course, he lives with us, but we still are going to invite him. We're going to invite Jenna. We're going to invite Shiv. Saoirse ain't coming, that's for sure. We are going to extend an invitation to Kimber, but I don't think we're going to invite Annalee's dad to this. I think they have a lot to talk about still. She always extends an invite to Kimber. Whether or not she's going to show up, who knows. We'll invite Miko as well, since we're kind of becoming friends with her. And I think we're going to invite Terrence too. Now, remember, he was the other lawyer that Annalee met with Shiv when she was in the city. So we're going to invite all of them. And I think that's pretty much... Oh, and Kato. Sorry, Kato. My bad. I didn't mean to forget you. And then we're just going to do it at, let's say... Oh, not AM. Oh gosh, that wasn't going to work for me. Let's go with like 5 p.m. It's going to be more of like a night thing, but I think that's okay. I'm not sure about work and stuff like that. So... that is their house, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little birthday party / housewarming party next week once things get a little bit settled, once they get all their knickknacks out, you know, all that cool stuff. But yeah, tomorrow's the big day, so we want them to just kind of chill and rest up. Annalee's already tired, so I think she is going to hit the sack early. That is what she's going to do. If you've never heard that term, I'm so sorry. It means go to bed. It means go to bed. And we'll assign the right side to her. We'll assign the left side to Salim. And she's going to head off to bed. Salim finished his book. And we're just going to have him get ready for bed as well. I think that'll be nice. Oh, actually, you know what, Annalee? Please go brush your teeth first. My bad. Go brush your teeth. They definitely need another sink because I think with any additional Sims in this household, this is going to get real busy in a single bathroom. I don't think I'm going to be a fan of that at all. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. 'Tis the morning of the excursion. We've got about an hour and a half to go. But everyone woke up perfectly fine. I'm really going to need Salim to like put this rock climbing gear in his inventory, by the way. Annalee brought that home for him. Thank goodness. They've got a tent. They've got all their deterrents. They've got their repellents. They've got their salves. They've got all their healing stuff. Whatever the case is, they both had an excellent breakfast. He literally can't put this like in his inventory for some godforsaken reason. Let me put it on the nope. Okay. All right. Can we put it here? Can I just put it anywhere where he can reach it? That would be fantastic. Anyway, if he can't reach it, we're going to have to stop at like a vending machine or something. Or he's just not going to have rock climbing gear, which is like making me really sad. But yeah, we've got about an hour. So we'll see you at the onsen where our excursion will begin. We're here. We're here and we made it. Okay, so we have a few goals here. I don't know how we do some of them, but that's okay. So we have to gather excursion members near the trail map marker at the top of the climbing route. So we'll figure that out in a second. We have to check the excursion leader's climbing readiness. Good God, I can't read. Have us perform any exercise or warm up. Okay, so let's have Salim go ahead and check on her readiness. How do we do this? How do we actually do this? Just check readiness? Like, do we have to do it ourselves? I don't know, but they both have their climbing gear on. So let's go ahead and check rock climbing. He's going to chalk up his hands. She is going to do a pre-climbing stretch. This will help them out a little bit, I think. We'll have him do a little bit of a stretch as well. You don't want to take any chances. We want this to go swimmingly. We don't want anyone to get hurt. You know, it's fine. Let's see. Actually, where did that go? I just saw it. Oh, check excursion leader's climbing readiness. Perfect. All right, so she'll do that. So it's an action that she does herself, which I wouldn't have known. I would have had zero idea. Is there anything else here? Stretch it out. No, I guess she's good. All right, so they're just going to keep stretching. We're going to check her readiness, and then we have to climb up a rock wall, okay? Now, I'm assuming check excursion members' climbing readiness. Have we not done that? Do we have to do this? We have to do it for you too? Is that what we have to do? Hello? No? Oh, okay. We'll do a little stretch and then maybe we'll check it out. I don't know how we have to keep doing this. There's only, oh, here you go. So she has to check with him. All right. I'm learning. I am definitely learning. Okay. So she will check his readiness once he has stopped stretching it out here. She is feeling very prepared, actually. She's very focused. Annalee did an okay job on the old stretch routine, but only time will tell on how useful it will actually be. Can we not? Can we just have a successful climb? That would be fantastic, and I would love that for us. I'd really also love it if Salim would stop stretching so we can check if he's good to go. Now, we have to go near the trail map marker. I believe that's on the other side. Oh, she can't even check. Well, fun fact, Salim actually just fell a stretch too far from rock climbing skill. Oh no, a twang from Salim's overstretched hamstrings could mean disaster on the next vertical adventure. I'm really not excited about this. He literally already fell. And so did Annalee, and she has more skill than he does. She's still feeling very, like, focused and good to go, but I think he actually beat her, which is wild. Oh my god, he did. Hi, buddy. You made it. This is just step one. All right, and we're actually going to consult this as well once Annalee gets up here, I suppose. I wasn't able to do anything with the trail map marker. I suppose that's what this is. I honestly don't know. I just don't know. I guess they both have to consult this, and then they can move on to the next thing. Oh, there it is. Look, move on. Okay. Wait. That's good. So what happens now? So if I say move on, what happens? Ready to move further up mountain. Go. Loading screen. Okay. All right. You can tell I'm panicking. I am panicking a little bit. I don't want to lose my Sims on this mountain. I really don't. And I just don't know how this works. Oh. Spirits are high as the group completes their first climb and reaches the next location in their ascent up Mount Komorebi. Everyone also earned a mountain climbing t-shirt to prove they made it this far. Cute. Okay. Well, Annalee's trying to run inside. Now, I don't know where, but she's trying to run inside somewhere. I don't think there is an inside, but... Oh, and she fell. Oh, can you not do that? Oh, please don't. Yeah, there is no inside, but you know what? I came prepared, ma'am. Look what I came prepared with. I brought your tent. Place this, please. Place this. Please place it. Excellent. I love this for you. Okay, we're gonna have you relax really quick because these conditions, they ain't great. So I'm gonna need you to also relax in this tent, please. I would love it if you would relax. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, I don't know what happens next. Where's the next wall? I did this just so they would be safe. Hello? Oh, there's a tent actually up here. We didn't even need to get a tent. Are you joking? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but it is really bad outside right now. So do they go over this bridge and then they climb up here? I see. I see. All right. Well, this isn't going to be great. We have to have them rest for an hour, so I guess we'll just have them hang out for right now. They are relaxing. I guess that's considered resting. So they can relax for an hour in here, and then we will continue. I am just like really not a fan of these conditions right now either. It's a blizzard, and it's freezing cold. The mountain weather is a complete and total mystery to us, so this is making me so nervous. I don't like this. No, but the resting didn't work, the relaxation, but the blizzard did pass, and here we are. Clearly this was the perfect opportunity to have a little private woohoo on the mountain. I mean, who could blame them, to be fair? Like, who could honestly blame them? Now, as for resting, I'm just going to see if we can skimp over that. It seems as though you don't have to do every single task that's set out for you. As long as you do some of the major ones to go to that next excursion, you need at least a silver medal to unlock the next location. So that makes sense. So, well, that was fun. Wasn't that fun for you too? Wasn't it fun? Let's put this back in our inventory. Oh my gosh. And Saoirse's calling. Absolutely not. We're gonna, nope, none of that. All right, so we're gonna have to go up here. Now, do either of you have to go to the bathroom? Because there is a pee bush. There is a pee bush. Salim does. Salim has to go to the bathroom. So we're gonna have you fertilize that pee bush, which is which is great. And then in the meantime, we'll have Annalee come over here and inspect the climbing wall conditions just to make sure that everything's on the up and up. It might take them a little bit of time to get to their respective locations, but that is okay. We've got some deep snow. Oh, there you go. Annalee got over there just fine. So we'll give you privacy. You can go pee. That's fine. Seems that they also have a moodlet from Woohooed in the Wild. I love that. And it actually goes towards this generation's like optional requirements, I think. I think it's having Woohoo in like 5 different public places, which technically I would consider this public. That's just me. I would consider this public, personally. So we're going to have him climb normally. I think the very first one that I did was actually, I think I had them do it courageously, which was a little bit much. So we'll try to just go ahead and do it normally and see if that helps us out here. And we actually didn't even get a notification about the conditions, so I'm assuming things are reasonably okay. I don't know. Salim is feeling very flirty right now, and Annalee's just like, come on, honey. Like, we got to go to the next stop. Let's go. We got to get up this wall. I actually don't even know where he is. Is he almost there? Okay. He's going to be a little bit behind, but that's all right. We'll get to the top. We will check out the trailer marker, which I believe is right here. So we'll have her consult that when she gets to the top here, and then we'll also have Salim check it out when he gets to the top. She's like, I did it. I did it. Ah, I'm so proud of her. I really am. We got another notification because we were able to move on without issue, knock on wood. The climb up the Croft Icefall was cold and beautiful. There is room for improvement on that section of the trail. The group's leader has earned the Middling Mountaineer trait. A whole freaking trait? Are you kidding? Let's go look, please. Hello? Middling Mountaineer. Okay, these Sims have passing knowledge of the climbing route up Mount Komorebi. This may give small improvement their odds of success on a future excursion. Good on ya. I'm proud of you. All right, we have a few more goals to actually complete here. Now, where the heck are we? We're just zooming out. Oh, hello. Yes, a bonfire. Sorry, I was just trying to like swallow a potential burp there. Please ignore me. We're gonna have Annalee actually harvest these blackberries because I don't think I've ever seen them before. And in the meantime, we'll have Salim light this bonfire because that is one of our goals here as well. I think they're getting a little bit hungry. She has to go to the bathroom, so we'll have her fertilize that bush. And in the interim, like I said, he will light the bonfire. Now, I don't think... Did she technically bring any food? She didn't bring any food. Is that the one thing? Oh, no. Okay. Well, then we'll have Salim harvest some blackberries too. Because they're both pretty hungry. Now I'm scared. I didn't have them bring food. Oh, that is such a bad... Oh, no. And this is where they need to go next? Oh, is this a joke? Come on now. I'm not ready for this. I'm like really scared. I just keep repeating myself, but I'm genuinely scared. So we're going to light this bonfire. She can go to the bathroom. I think they can make... Oh no, it's just a bonfire? Can they actually? Oh, they can't. I was hoping they can make s'mores or something. I should have brought a, what should I should have had them bring, what's it called? I should have had them bring just a little campfire, not a bonfire. That's what I'm trying to say, because then they would be able to make like s'mores and things like that, and everything would be good to go. Well, they also have, oh wait, hold on. There's also potatoes. Yes, please harvest potatoes. We need to eat something. We're starving here. All right, eat blackberry. Eat blackberry. Eat blackberry. And can you also eat this blackberry and eat another blackberry? And maybe another one. Just keep eating them until you can't eat them anymore and you're no longer hungry. Oh, he's almost good to go. Here, you eat one more after that, and then you guys can cozy up along like on the little bonfire. That'd be a nice little way to spend some time on the mountain. And she's feeling just okay from eating a harvestable. Look it. He's on a little bit of a decline there, but that's really cute. It makes her look so tall. She looks like a giant. She looks like a freaking giant, but I'm just gonna take a little picky here. Just a little picky. There you go. Little picture. And then, now that everybody's like gone to the bathroom, they've eaten something, we're all good, they can cozy up a little bit, but then we are going to inspect the wall climbing conditions yet again. So head on over there, my friends. Come on, there you go. Everything's good. Go trudge through that snow. You're doing great, sweetie. It's just too much for me. I can't. So they actually don't even have a high enough rock climbing skill to climb courageously on this high, icy, awful wall. Like, they literally don't even have the skill. They barely made it. I guess the skill that they're at is their threshold. They have gained a little bit of skill just from each of these steps of the excursion. Oh, Jenna, not right now. I'm so sorry. You are a dear, dear friend, and we love you, but I'm climbing a mountain right now, and I cannot be bothered. But yeah, they couldn't even do it courageously, so I'm a little bit worried if they're actually going to be able to finish the excursion. I doubt this is the last climb. Like, there's gonna be a whole other climb to get to the top, and if it's worse than this one, they're not gonna make it. Maybe I was a little bit preemptive here, but Annalee made it to the top. She did it. Let's just make sure that Salim doesn't die and that he also makes it to the top. And we also have to find the trail marker, which is all the freaking way over here. Okay, all right. Now both of you go here, please. No, we're not going to protest here, but we are going to just like, we're going to run our happy little butts over here to this trail marker, and we're at least going to get gold so we can go to the next step. And this is going, knock on wood again, smoothly so far. No one's injured. We haven't had to use anything. We haven't been attacked by like any bugs. Like, no one's fallen. We're all good. See you guys at the next one. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The group reached the peak of Mount Komorebi after conquering the Croft Icefall with grace and style. Everyone is ecstatic. The group can join the exclusive club of Sims who can wear the mountain climbing beanie and bracelet to show off their accomplishment. Their leader earned the expert mountaineer trait and a nice plaque to hang up on the wall at home. They did it? Like, that's it? They freaking did it? I did it! I'm so happy. Okay. This is the peak. Holy shit, this is up. I almost just swore, but this is freaking beautiful. Look at it. She even got $300. That's nice. So expert mountaineer as they get to the top here. These Sims are experts of the climbing route up Mount Komorebi. This will improve their odds of success rock climbing on future excursions and in other outdoor activities. Now, did Salim get anything? He did not, which is sad. He's just like a party member, but I guess he didn't get anything, which is kind of like a bummer, to be honest. And also, Annalee just got a lifestyle. What did she get? Hold on. It's very blurry. Oh, the people person lifestyle. Oh, that's not very exciting. My Sims get that in 2 seconds. It's not very exciting to me. But they did it. Holy cow. They freaking did it. They freaking did it. And look at the sun going down. This is so nice. They freaking did it. They made it to the top. I'm so proud. They could have a little snowball fight at the top if they wanted to. That'd be cute. Salim. had a little plan at the top of the mountain. Selim is proposing to Annalee. Right as the moon rises on the peak of Mount Komorebi, let me just take a breath here. Woo! Okay, all right. Nope, I'm not freaking out at all. I'm not panicking, and I had to pause. We're going to see the full proposal here, but your girl has to take screenshots because it's all happening. It's all happening here. These two little lovebirds are going to get married. I'm freaking out. Also, I don't know how to get them home from this mountain excursion, but yay, love! Okay, I took my screenshots. The excitement is, it hasn't worn off, but let me just say that there's a new sentiment between the two of them. Selim actually has a sentiment towards Annalee. Reach for the summit, feeling close with someone nearby. A perilous adventure can forge a bond between Sims, especially when that adventure ends triumphantly at the summit of Mount Komorebi. I'm literally so happy. I'm so ecstatic. I think what they're gonna do, because I don't know how to end this, I think their plan is to actually just spend the night on the peak here. And what a way to nuggets. What a way to spend their engagement. Oh, she wishes to woohoo with her fiance. Well, Annalee, I feel like I can make this happen. I feel like we can oblige here. So, you know what? What a way to celebrate your engagement at the summit of Mount Como. You brought your tent. The weather isn't absolutely horrific, and I feel like we're gonna go ahead. He also got the whim. We're doing it. We're doing it. They are about to woohoo at the peak of Mount Komorebi after going through this treacherous climb. Are these not heroes in your book? Because they are heroes in my book. I love them. And Selim, the poor lazy sim, got all the way up here with the help of Annalee. Bless them. I am so happy. Instead of spending the night, they actually climbed down the freaking mountain in the middle of the evening. Yes, was that risky? It definitely was, but they made it. They're back home, snuggled up in bed, showered, and absolutely exhausted, but they did it. They climbed Mount Como. Annalee finished that like level 3 or level 2 or whatever it was of her aspiration. She has to complete this final level now. So she has to survive 3 wildlife attacks unscathed, spend time outside on Mount Como, or use a hiking map in the world to go on a hiking trip. Increased fitness skill will help stave off bat and Denkimushi attacks. Increased logic skill will help to avoid hornets and centipedes. Centipedes, not centerpieces. Anyway, cool. So she has to do that. She also has to achieve level 8 of skiing, snowboarding, or rock climbing. So I'm assuming it's going to be... Oh, well, technically... Wait. What's her snowboarding at? She is at level 8, darn you. Okay, well, she's gonna level up on that pretty soon anyway. And then she has to successfully complete high-intensity skiing or snowboarding on an expert slope or rock climbing during inclement weather. So she can do that, no problem. She's been going on the ludicrous slope anyway, so that'll be pretty quick, but I'm just so proud and I'm so happy. Amidst all of the chaos, amidst this blackmailing situation, amidst the turmoil with her dad and her sister and what's going on with her family right now, amidst like her political career almost kind of being in shambles, but not quite. These two found love. They are now engaged and life is just moving along kind of okay in my book. What a day. Okay, I finally calmed down from the rush. It is the next morning. They did get to sleep in a little bit, which was fantastic. Now it's a little bit overcast today. It's not the sunniest day. It's also the very first day of fall, which is exciting. And Selim is off to work already. So he's really hungry. He could actually be looking at a promotion soon, which is wonderful. But Annalee has the day off, which I think is also great. Now, what this means is I think she's going to meet up with her dad at some point, right? We have to keep going back to this blackmailing thing. We have to deal with it. We cannot postpone. She's going to have some happy news to share with him, but she also has to talk about how they're going to handle this. So she does have this key card. I think she just wants to hand it off to her dad. She doesn't want to think about it. She doesn't want it in her possession. She wants nothing. She's like, leave me out of it. Like, I'm being blackmailed. I have to keep my involvement even more minimal. Even though I'm already involved, I have to be a little bit more minimal here. And it looks like her plants are doing well too. Okay, so she's going to actually update her social media timeline. I didn't even think about it. I had her take 0 pictures for Simstagram while she climbed this freaking mountain. Like, literally 0. And she didn't do any with her engagement either. Like, they didn't take any photos. They did nothing. And I think that's really just because she mainly focuses on using social media for work compared to personal things. But the mountain excursion would have been kind of cool. But I guess it doesn't support her cause. So you know what? For storyline purposes, it's fine. But she's going to update her social media timeline and just be like, hey, I may have been quiet. There may not have been a lot going on with the cause and whatnot this weekend. Uh-oh. And that's because I was climbing a mountain and got engaged. Anyway, Salim did an important interview for a big article, but now the subject is offering him a bribe to leave less than flattering details out of the final story. Salim can either take it and water down his story or stick to his principles. Right. So for the purposes of what's going on right now, this is not unexpected. It seems as though Saoirse's blackmailing has started to leak into the media and the press. We know that there is a lot of political pull in the media and in journalism. And I think that's what Salim is experiencing right now. He's like, hey, why don't you leave some of this less flattering stuff out about Saoirse to make sure that she still looks good to the public? And I think he's going to wholeheartedly refuse. He is not going to take a bribe. He's not going to go down that route. He will refuse all in all. So it feels good to have principles. Salim stuck to his guns and published a great story. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Wonderful. They're going to be talking about that when he gets home. But in the meantime, Annalee is going to actually just send a text to her dad quick. Let's just get over here. Actually, let's just get the apps menu up. So let's check on messages. We're not going to send a funny GIF, but that's funny that that's even an option. I enjoy that. So we're going to send a quick text off to her dad. Now, again, he does have a stable phone number, finally, even in the midst of all of this. He felt it was really important to stay in contact with Annalee, though he knows it ups the risk. So she's going to text him. They are going to meet up somewhere. She's going to try to figure out if they can do that today on her day off, or if she's going to have to travel, or if he's going to have to travel, because she's definitely not going back to Strangerville. First things first, Annalee is going to give her dad a big hug. She's like, Dad, I've really missed you and I've really, really needed you throughout all of this. But I also want to tell you that I'm engaged to Salim, and I think her dad is a little off-put by it. Let's just look at this notification quick. Annalee can't wait to tell everybody about her engagement. It's her favorite topic of conversation because she just can't keep it inside anymore. Now on to the wedding planning. I still have not decided if we're going to do a full-on wedding or not, but we'll see. We'll see where their story kind of takes them. But I think she's like, Dad, I am really, really worried about what's going on. I really, really needed to see you. And once I sent off the dossier and you received it, I got a key card in the mail the next day. However, also I can't actually give it to him. So we're just going to like pretend that we're going to give it to him. Anyway, I can't be holding on to this. And actually someone at work, someone who is now trying to compete with me, is blackmailing me. Oh my God, Yamachan. Can you not? I've had enough. I've genuinely had enough of this game already. You are just... Here, we're going over here. Come on. We're going over here. We're not going to build a snow pal together, but we're just going to go away from freaking Yamachan because we can't talk in front of him. Bye. Anyway, I think she's genuinely worried. I think she's like, Dad, you need to take this key card. Please, like, do what you can. Try to figure this out. We're going to try to do as much as we can here, but honestly, I can't keep being involved. Your involvement in what's going on in Strangerville could really, really damage me. And I know I said I would help, but I've got to pull back at some point. It was really against my moral compass to do this in the first place. And I think he's understanding, but I also think he's a little bit frustrated. I have this feeling that her dad, even though deep down he knows he's being selfish in trying to hogtie her into this, I think that he feels as though she should be helping him, that she kind of owes him, that she is the one that now owes him some kind of favor. Like, hey, I raised you and I kept you safe. I kept you away from my business. I kept your hands clean pretty much. And now you kind of owe me, like you need to help me out or your dad's gonna be going to jail. And I think that kind of pisses her off, to be fair. I think it actually gets her pretty irritated. She's like, that's completely unreasonable. Like, I'm the kid. You can't be doing that to me. Like, I am your kid. I don't owe you anything. You owe me a peaceful childhood, and I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. Like, once mom passed away, things just became chaotic. You were in and out. Sometimes I didn't know where you were. I was left to raise Kimber, and I didn't do a great job. Like, I think that she's really, really, really upset with him for the way that he's kind of approaching this. So she handed off the key card, and honestly, they're not going to be leaving this on the best note. I think that Annalee's probably just going to yell at him a little bit, and he just kind of has to take it. He really does. He has to take it because I think he's being very selfish, and I think that Annalee is going to be like, listen, this is my job. I have to make my own life. You will always be in it, but if you're a threat to what I want to do with my life, I have to cut ties. I kept Kimber at a distance for so long, and I might have to do the same to you. And I think he's pretty pissed. Well, her dad stormed off, so that's great. He stormed off, and Annalee was like, screw this. Screw this. I'm going to go hit the slopes, because this is the only way that she pretty much knows how to blow off steam when she gets all riled up. Even though she's feeling very confident right now, and of course she's so happy about her engagement, she's also extremely sad about the argument that she just had with her dad, and she's worried about him. She's still worried about him, even though she stood her ground, and she's like, I have to stand up for myself. I can't just be the family's punching bag, essentially. I can't take all of the burden. I did that growing up. I tried to raise Kimber on my own, essentially, because mom passed away and dad pretty much abandoned us half the time, and now he's looking for favors, and she's just really not having it. And it seems as though he called Kimber. The family drama never ends. We're not talking to Kimber right now. But she also feels very energized because she did win that argument against her dad, basically. He's the one that stormed off this time. And I think typically when they would fight, if they would kind of bump heads, Annalee would always kind of just, she would just kind of take it. She would just be like, yeah, he's my dad. You know, I have to do what he says, or I don't want to get on his bad side, or I should just apologize. And that is not the behavior. That is not the dynamic that we support on this channel between parent and child. Absolutely not. And she finally stood her ground. She was like, no, I tried to help. I realized it was wrong. I realized I was just going down this path of really like damaging my own future. And for what? You know, like I deserve to have a future as well. I deserve to be happy. I deserve this new chapter in my life. And unfortunately, if that means that I have to try to cut ties, then I might have to consider it. And oh, thank you. She leveled up to level 9 of snowboarding. Let me actually see. And yes, good. Okay, so that was actually accomplished. I was a little bit worried that wasn't going to get accomplished. Anyway, she also hasn't successfully completed high intensity skiing or snowboarding on an expert slope. So I guess it has to be an expert slope. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, well, never mind. So we're going to go ahead and just do a one-time snowboarding on the expert slope just to get that one out of the way as well for this aspiration. Then it's really just going to be hiking. So I guess we'll kind of do some hiking in the future to try to finish this off. We have plenty of time to do this as well. This is probably going to be pretty simple. She also has a ton of those turns and repellents and everything. So I think that's going to help. If she does get attacked, that will help us come out of it unscathed. That's my thought process. Annalee just got home and Salim's out there grilling, but there's this gentleman who was just like standing at her freaking door. We're going to try to learn who he is, actually. So this is Maxwell Proctor. I guess let's see. Oh, Marcus Flex is calling. Marcus, please. Oh, he's a CEO at a business or something. I wonder why he's here. I feel as though Annalee is a little bit worried that this high-profile CEO just like showed up at her house. She has a feeling that there's definitely a connection to the blackmailing in some capacity, but he seems very friendly. Actually, I think he just noted that he knows Shiv. So we're gonna actually kind of we're gonna end this conversation, but I think he's just like, hey, I just wanted you to know that I am here. I'm working with Shiv. Give him a call, because through the grapevine, we're hearing that you might be having a bit of trouble. So we're going to actually go ahead and just send a quick little text message to Shiv, because we meant to contact him anyway, and I completely forgot. So we're going to text Shiv and just be like, hey, I might need some legal consultation. I also just got a visit from some CEO that I've never met before. And I think Shiv is basically just going to be like, yeah, that's actually a friend of mine. We were going to talk about some... Oh my God, Sleep, stop. They were actually trying to contact her for some like political backing. They wanted to back her cause in exchange for some, favors. This is pretty standard behavior, I think, in the realm of politics. That's just my perception. But I think there was kind of an ulterior motive for them to get to know her and, try to network a little bit. But I think that she also has ulterior motives for trying to get to know them and use their expertise and their I guess their business in a way. Yeah, like their business to her advantage. And hopefully she can do that. I don't know if she's going to be able to, but we're actually going to have her just take a shower and everything because she's feeling a little grimy. Salim is so happy that he got his promotion, and he's actually going to work on his book because he still hasn't finished the manuscript. And Annalee's like, are you ever going to finish it? Like, I really want to read it. So as he's farting in the kitchen, we're just going to go ahead and have him work on his book while Annalee gets showered up. Well, everybody, this is where we are going to leave this episode. Annalee is just setting a quick little fire here. She's going to watch some Politisim. I'm probably going to have her actually come sit in the living room. Salim is working on his book and all is reasonably well. Again, we are trying to still divert from this blackmailing situation. Remember that Saoirse tried to give her a call while they were climbing the mountain, and at some point, we're probably gonna want to get back in contact with her to see what kind of strings she's pulling. But Annalee's also made some connections with Maxwell Pryor, and she's contacted Shiv, a legal expert, to see if there is some way that she can kind of protect herself, get some legal advice as she's dealing with this ordeal. But on such a happy note, her and Salim, they got into their brand new house. They are officially engaged, so that means that we have a wedding to start planning. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.